Tonight, Afghanistan and Pakistan have agreed to an immediate ceasefire following more than a week of fighting there. More than a dozen people died and hundreds more were injured. The fighting stemmed from aggression on both sides earlier this month. The two countries now say they are committed to a lasting peace and stability. This conflict is the deadliest between Afghanistan and Pakistan in several years. President Trump is threatening to cut down funds to Colombia, claiming the country's president, Gustavo Petro, is, quote, an illegal drug dealer. He made the announcement on social media today. Trump said Petro needs to stop drug operations or he will shut down the connection to the U.S. In response, the Colombian leader accused the U.S. government of assassination following more strikes on boats used for drug trafficking. Paris police are searching for suspects after thieves stole several valuable jewels in just under 4 minutes. It happened this morning at the city's iconic Louvre Museum, which is also home to the Mona Lisa painting. Thieves stole several items just 30 minutes after the doors opened. Police did find one object outside the museum. It was the crown of Napoleon III's wife, which contains more than 1,300 diamonds. This is just the latest break-in the museum has seen following recent staffing cuts. New tonight, Israel is launching new strikes on Hamas. That after Hamas militants attacked and killed 2 of their soldiers. But Hamas claims Israeli troops fired first. Fox's Trey Yingst has more.
Israel says it will continue to allow aid into Gaza following violations of a fragile ceasefire with Hamas. And the Israeli military says 2 IDF soldiers have been killed by the militant group during combat in Gaza Sunday. In response, Israel launched dozens of airstrikes into the territory in what is the heaviest bombardment since the U.S. brokered ceasefire began a week ago. Hamas also accused Israel of violating the peace agreement and says the military has not stopped its attacks in the region.
This is the reality. This is the truce. It is a truce colored in red. It is all blood. What truce?
This comes as Israeli demonstrators are demanding the return of dead hostages who remain in Gaza. Over a dozen are still there.
We don't want to go back to fighting, God forbid, but this whole ordeal must end and all the hostages must be returned.
Hamas says the destruction left behind in Gaza following 2 years of war has slowed down efforts to recover hostages' bodies, some of whom are buried under the rubble. Since the ceasefire, all the remaining living hostages have been returned to Israel. And in central Israel, 2 of them were met with a cheering crowd after their discharge from the hospital.
We still can't believe it, that it's reality. And we waited for this moment for 2 years.
Despite the tension, Israel and Hamas say they are committed to maintaining the ceasefire. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox 9.